Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered where everything came from? The mountains, the rivers, the animals, and even us. Many cultures have beautiful stories to explain the creation of the world, and today, I want to share one with you. It's a powerful tale from the traditions of some Native American tribes, often known as the Great Father's Giving. It's a story not just about creation, but about purpose, balance, and our connection to everything around us. In the beginning, there was a vast, empty space. A void dot, but within this void existed the Great Father, his spirit of immense power and wisdom. He looked upon the emptiness and felt a desire to create, to fill the void with life and beauty. So, with a thought, he brought forth a great spinning ball. This was to be the world, a place for his creations to live. First, the Great Father separated the light from the darkness. He created the sun to warm the day, and the moon to illuminate the night, scattering stars across the dark sky like sparkling dust. Then, he shaped the land, raising majestic mountains that touched the clouds and carving deep valleys and sprawling plains. He filled the low places with water, creating vast oceans, winding rivers, and shimmering lakes. The world was beautiful, but it was silent. It was empty. The Great Father knew it needed life. He reached down and scooped up a handful of the rich, red earth. He breathed his spirit into it, and from the clay, he formed the first people. But he didn't stop there. He wanted his children to have companions and to understand the web of life they were now a part of. So, he continued to create. From the earth, he molded the buffalo, giving it strength and a thick coat, and told it, "You shall provide food, clothing, and shelter for my people. You will be a symbol of abundance and generosity." The buffalo bowed its great head and thundered across the plains. Next, he formed the eagle, with keen eyes and powerful wings. "You will fly the highest," the Great Father said. "You will carry the prayers of my people to me in the heavens and be a symbol of vision, courage, and spiritual connection." The eagle soared into the sky, its cry echoing through the mountains. Then came the bear, strong and wise. "You will be the keeper of medicine and knowledge," the Great Father instructed. "You will teach the people about healing herbs and the importance of introspection and strength." The bear lumbered into the forests, a guardian of ancient wisdom. He created the wolf, a creature of intelligence and loyalty. "You will teach the people about family, community, and the importance of the pack," he said. The wolf gathered its kin, their howls weaving a song of unity under the moonlight. One by one, the Great Father brought all the animals into being. He created the swift deer, the clever coyote, the industrious beaver, and the playful otter. Each animal was given a special gift, a unique purpose, and a lesson to teach humanity. The plants were created too, the tall trees for shelter, the sweet berries for food, and the colorful flowers for beauty and joy. Every single thing had a role to play in the great circle of life. When his creation was complete, the Great Father gathered all the animals and the first people together. He looked at them with love and spoke. "I have given you this beautiful world," he said. "I have given you everything you need to live and thrive. The sun to warm you, the water to drink, the plants for food and medicine, and the animals as your brothers and sisters, your teachers and providers." He continued, "But these are not just gifts, they are responsibilities. You must live in balance and harmony with one another. You must respect the earth that sustains you. Take only what you need, and always give thanks for what you receive. Remember that you are all connected. What happens to the river happens to the fish. What happens to the plains happens to the buffalo, and what happens to the world happens to you. The Great Father explained that each animal held a piece of his wisdom. When you need courage, he said, look to the bear. When you need vision, watch the eagle. When you need to understand community, observe the wolf. Learn from them. They're your family. This was the Great Father's most important lesson. Everything is interconnected. The people were not masters of the earth. They were a part of it, woven into a delicate and intricate tapestry of life. Their survival depended on their ability to listen to the world around them, to respect all living things, and to maintain the sacred balance. For a time, the people lived according to the Great Father's instructions. They hunted with respect, giving thanks to the spirit of the buffalo for its sacrifice. They gathered plants with care, ensuring they would grow back for future generations. They learned the ways of the animals and lived in harmony with the seasons. The world was a paradise, filled with abundance and peace. The people were happy, healthy, and connected to the spirit of creation. But as generations passed, some began to forget. They grew greedy and took more than they needed. They stopped listening to the animals and stopped giving thanks. They saw the earth not as a mother, but as something to be conquered. The balance began to shift. The herds of buffalo grew smaller, the rivers became less clear, and the harmony that once defined the world began to fade. The story of the Great Father's giving isn't just a tale from the distant past. It's a timeless reminder for all of us. It teaches us that the world is a gift, and with that gift comes a profound responsibility. It calls on us to see the sacred in the natural world and to recognize that we are not separate from it, but deeply a part of it. Think about the animals in this story. The strong buffalo, the soaring eagle, the wise bear, the loyal wolf. Each one represents qualities that we can all learn from. It's a call to look at nature not just as a resource, but as a source of wisdom and guidance. When we see a bird flying, we can be reminded of freedom and perspective. When we see a tree standing firm through a storm, we can be reminded of resilience. This ancient story is more relevant today than ever before. It asks us to reflect on our own relationship with the planet. Are we living in balance? Do we show respect for the resources we use? Do we listen to the lessons that nature is constantly trying to teach us? The Great Father's giving is a story of hope. It reminds us that we have the power to restore balance. It starts with a change in perspective, seeing the world not as a collection of objects, but as a community of living beings to which we belong. It starts with gratitude, with taking a moment to appreciate the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. It's about understanding that every action we take, no matter how small, has a ripple effect. Just like in the story, our choices impact the entire web of life. By choosing to live more consciously, with respect and care for our environment, we honor the original gift and help to heal our world. So next time you're out in nature, take a moment to really look around. Listen to the wind. Watch the animals. Feel the earth beneath your feet and remember the story of the Great Father's giving. Remember that you are part of something vast, beautiful and sacred. And remember that you have a role to play in keeping it that way. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into one of the great creation stories. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tales that connect us to the world and to each other. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What lessons do you see in this story for our modern world? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.